Hello, everybody at home. Boy, are we at an exciting national annual meeting. I am so glad we're here so we can bring you the news that has just broken. Pretty exciting, right, Aaron?
Yeah, Gina and I have been to a handful of national annual meetings over the years. Sometimes, quite frankly, not that much happens.
Sometimes.
This was not one of those meetings. We just came out of a really big, really exciting announcement. We're kind of getting the details.
Yes.
At the same time that all of you are.
Yes.
We don't know that much other than it is official. We can say the name of our organization is changing. It is now called
3, 2, 1.
Scouting America is the name of our organization.
Yes, the audience was extremely excited and receptive to this, which is really exciting. We know the BSA is such a storied name, Boy Scouts of America, but Scouting America is an effort, not an effort, but it is a statement to say, hey, we're representing all the youth in our programs, boys and girls. Lots of things happen at National Annual Meeting. That's definitely the biggest thing that we can say so far.
Yeah.
But we are really an hour into it, hour and a half into it. So that's pretty cool that we just started off with that big.
Yeah, the day ain't over yet, as they say. No. So this just happened. We just listened to a really impressive, I thought, very well-spoken presentation from our still relatively new CEO and president, Roger Crone, who went over a lot of history of not only our organization, but a lot of other organizations out there, kind of detailing what has worked for organizations that have lasted 100+ years, and some that haven't. Who would have ever thought some of the names of these organizations from the 60s that are not household names anymore? Yes, and so that was very interesting, and one of the most important things that these successful organizations do is evolve and change. And sometimes that includes a name change, and that's what we just heard. And you know, quite frankly, like you said, Gina, the response was overwhelmingly positive.
People were so excited. It was like, we've been waiting for this. Now, I know our audience, there are folks out there who are like, yes, we've been waiting for this. And there are folks out there who have lots of questions, maybe some concerns. Hey, that's okay. But our job here is to make sure we're bringing you all of the news and setting the context for which decisions like this are made. And they're made at events like National Annual Meeting. So we'll make sure we put it in that context. I think that as we do, you're going to see why this is just such a great move for Scouting America. Yeah,
I think so. And I think that what we've learned so far, that we can all start calling our organization Scouting America effective right now.
You can call it that now.
It is official. It becomes officially part of the written paperwork. I think next year around February, around our anniversary.
I think we'll get more into it, but the whole idea is like, you don't have to go tear and burn everything you have. This is Boy Scouts of America down right now. In 2025, we'll talk more about, hey, let's update some signs and things. But you can call it Scouting America right now because that is the state of Scouting.
And something else he said that I think was really interesting. You know, we talked about what else is changing. Well, what else is not changing? The Scout Oath and Scout Law are not changing. The programs themselves are not changing. It's still Scouts BSA, it's still Cub Scouting, it's still venturing, it's still Sea Scouting, it's still exploring.
I'm sure people call it changing, but I really do see these as updates. We kind of got a glimpse at what the next 5 years hold in Scouting America, and seeing like some of the things that will update. It's an evolution. It's the way we have to live and breathe and grow to keep this organization thriving. Something else President and CEO Roger Crone said was, our #1 job is to get every kid in this program, to get youth in this program. It's one that every kid can benefit from. And that's where this kind of idea is born from, I think.
And one of the things that I think a lot of, Gina, when we go to events like this, we're here in Orlando, Florida. We're surrounded by people who work for the Boy Scouts of America and some national level volunteers. What does this mean to you? Right?
Yeah, you're the volunteers.
What does it
and the
mean
parents at home.
to you guys? What do you have to do differently? I would say not that much. I mean, other than just start using that term Scouting America.
You're already doing it. This is really a reaction to what's already exists
That's
out
a great
there.
That's a great way to put it, Gina. Yeah, this is really a reaction to the great work that you guys have already done. Again, the programs that you guys are volunteering for, Cub Scouts is still called Cub Scouts. Scouts BSA is still called Scouts BSA. You don't really have to worry about that.
We're hoping we can funnel some of your questions and comments and thoughts that we're already starting to gather to an expert tomorrow. But I know like one thing that's top of mind, people are probably wondering, is it still called Scouts BSA? Yes.
It is indeed.
That is one thing we know.
It is indeed still called Scouts BSA.
Yes, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yep.
If you have a uniform that says Boy Scouts of America, that's okay. The same way that you can always wear an old uniform, you can still wear Boy Scouts of America.
Exactly.
I have a lot of Boy Scouts of America shirts.
Yes, you don't have to go buy a new uniform this afternoon. you are fine for the foreseeable future with whatever uniform you have.
And it's not like that's some shameful name. We're still proud of our history.
Absolutely.
We're still proud of Boy Scouts of America. You know, it's a cool nostalgia piece, I think. So,
you know, and Gina and I, we've been doing live videos now for a couple of years. We're going to be doing hopefully for a few more. I'm sure that we will probably say Boy Scouts of America.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
We're
it's not
all
a big
evolving.
Deal. It
Yes,
is fine.
absolutely.
Yes.
People ask us a lot of times still, do you work for Boys Life? And I always say yes, and now we call it Scout Life.
Right.
You know, it's that still cool nostalgia piece. We don't erase our past. We can't just forget that, you know, that we were named this, and it's not a bad thing that we were, but now we are Scouting America, and it's pretty exciting. We're going to go live throughout the day. We'll have more updates for you. This is just a short video to let you know. If you are tuned in with us, thank you. We will keep you updated. We'll give you every bit of information we can. One way we're going to find out some information is at lunch right now. We're going to be talking to scouters. We're going to be talking to professionals. And I'm going to just see, how do they feel about this? What's up? You know?
Yeah, and like we said, so far the response has been overwhelmingly positive. Gina and I are going to go talk to some more folks right now. We will keep you guys posted.
And there's going to be more coming out of National Union.
Yep.
We're actually about to go eat lunch with some Cub Scout folks. So we'll hear more about those program updates. Again, updates, you know, it's an evolving, living, breathing thing. It's just a great time to be in scouting, I think.
Yeah, it really is. The atmosphere is overwhelmingly positive. Everybody is very enthusiastic. We are certainly happy to be here on a personal level, and we thank you all for following along with us. We will keep you posted. Stay tuned to your favorite official scouting social media
for the next
channel.
3 days, today, tomorrow, and the next day.
Keep on refreshing that Facebook page.
Let's keep this dialogue going.
Exactly right. Refresh that Facebook page. Stay tuned. We will keep you posted.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. See you later.